everyone, welcome to another episode of RawRadiantHealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and lately I've been getting like a ton of emails of people asking me to talk a little bit about my hair care, my natural hair care. And in a previous video, I think I did a few months ago, I had talked about sort of my beauty routine and what I do every day to take care of my skin, my hair, and my body. And I mentioned in that video that I was still on the lookout to find a shampoo and conditioner that didn't have any chemicals in it or synthetic fragrances, things like that. And I've tried the natural stuff, like using the baking soda or using apple cider vinegar in my hair, and for me it just doesn't work. I've got very coarse, thick hair, and I need something else. It doesn't seem to clean it very well, and it doesn't seem to, it dries it out as well. So, and I've been trying many different shampoos and conditioners out there, and it's been really quite difficult. I mean, I've been able to find things that are semi-decent, that are pretty good, but they're not necessarily, you know, totally chemical-free. So I'm still on the lookout for it. I have found some products in Thailand, actually, believe it or not, that is actually working for me, and it's the company is called Meth, and they claim that, you know, it's paraben free and it's, you know, no synthetic dyes and fragrances, and that it's 85% natural. So we never know. I mean, it doesn't smell funny, and it does the job. So I've been using the shampoo and conditioner. It's like a coconut shampoo and an avocado conditioner, and that's been working pretty well for me. So I was excited to find that, and that I feel at least I'm taking the steps, you know, to finding something that really is non-toxic. And so I was happy that there's no parabens, things like that in this. So that's worked for me so far, but there's a lot of things on the market. Like I have one coaching client that has been using Tonya Savasta's shampoo and conditioner. And Tonya Savasta is a raw foodist, she's an author, and she came out with a line of hair care products and also skin products. And this one coaching client of mine has been using it and loves it. And she was having issues with her hair kind of thinning out, things like that. And I'd actually suggested that she try this shampoo and conditioner, and she did, and it actually has been helping her. It's really, she was just telling me the other day that her hair actually feels much fuller and it's starting to get thicker. So that was really good to know. I've tried the products myself, and to be quite honest, it wasn't, again, I've got really like coarse hair that it's like I just need something else. It just, and there was something in there that for some reason I was getting like itchy scalp. So I'm very sensitive to like everything, really, like too sensitive. So, but I know that her products are really clean, and I wish that it did work for me, but it didn't, and I passed it along, and someone else really benefited from it, and to the point of like she's telling everyone now about it because she's just been so happy with the results. So I do want to pass that along because everyone is different. You know, some people have thick hair, some people have thin hair, some people have dry hair, some people have oily hair. So, and it also depends too, you know, the environment you're living in, and what you're doing every day, and air pollution and all of that. That's all going to contribute to your hair health, and also your diet, okay? I mean, like, that's the number one thing. It's that if you have a good, healthy diet, that will really help to have better hair, whether you want to have, you know, stronger hair, thicker hair, more shiny hair, all of that. Those are all good sort of, you know, those are good signs that you're getting healthy, you know. But I know a lot of people run into the issue of the reverse. A lot of women are dealing with issues of either their hair is starting to thin out or their hair is starting to fall out. And I get I get here and there a few emails from people asking me, you know, that they got onto the raw food diet and they've noticed that they seem to be shedding more hair, and what's going on. Is this something to be concerned about? And you know, the interesting thing is that everyone always wants to blame it on the diet, and I've had friends that have gone on to all different diets and have had that same kind of issue come up. And what I believe with that is sometimes it's change of your diet, that your body has to readjust, and sometimes it appears in your hair that it starts falling out, you know, and it's not like you know, you go bald or something, but your hair might, you know, you might be shedding more hair than you are used to. Also, I know too of a dermatologist that had once told someone I knew that it can also have to do with hormones, your hormone levels, and that's why women sometimes notice at certain times of the month that they shed more hair than other times of the month. That it's not like a consistent thing, that their hair is just always kind of falling out, but that they start to notice it more often at certain times of the month, and that can do with your hormone shifts, you know, and fluctuations. So that's something also, you know, and these things, you know, can all come into balance when you're bringing up your health to a higher level, you know, and that means having a good healthy diet, and it also means taking care of your stress levels. That's really, really important, you know. I mean, we've heard of old tales of people that are under great stress, and next thing you know, their hair turns white or turns gray, or their hair starts falling out once they start getting so nervous about things. So, I mean, that's a big indication right there, just how connected our emotional and mental health is to our body. And this is our body's way of saying, hey, whoa, you know, something's going on and we got to start treating this right now, and you know, what you're doing is not working. So, you know, use these things as a sign, but there are things you can do. And the main thing that I suggest is that, you know, our hair, our skin, and our nails, they do well when we have a diet that's full of minerals, when we have a diet that is high in sulfur, and a diet that also has a good amount of proteins and omega-3s. So what do you do to get these wonderful nutrients in? Well, the first step is to get onto a whole food diet. You know, the more whole fresh foods you're going to eat, the more nutrition you're going to get. If you can increase the amount of raw foods in your diet, even better, because then you're really getting a full amount of nutrition. So that's something to consider, is that, you know, the more processed food you're having, the less nutrition you're going to get, and this will affect your hair and your skin, your nails, everything. So the main thing is that you want to, you know, just start increasing that fresh, healthy food. And the things that you really want to concentrate on getting as much into your system as possible is increasing those greens, because the greens are what are full of those minerals, and usually people are very deficient in minerals. So to get those great minerals, you get onto having green leafy vegetables, either having green juices, green smoothies, salads, that kind of stuff, and also to increase your intake of sea vegetables. That too can help with your hair, you know, can even help. I mean, some people even said that, you know, once they really started adding in more mineral-rich foods into their diet, they actually noticed that some of their gray hair started reversing and getting back to its original color. I don't know if that happens a lot, but once in a while people have said that it's happened to them. So that's something to look out for. And other foods you can have is make sure to have some nuts and seeds, which have those omega-3s in it, and you know, to get the sulfur in your diet, you know, that comes from, again, having a lot of vegetables that are rich in sulfur. And those things are like onions and garlic, things like that. That's really good for the overall strength of your hair, your nails, all of that. And you can also use MSM, which, you know, a lot of people have said that's helped with their hair, either to get the hair to grow quicker or even for the hair to grow thicker. Okay, so it's MSM powder, and I would say take a few thousand milligrams a day. And you can get it in capsule form as well. Another thing too is, you know, how are you, you know, taking care of your hair? Like, you know, it's a lot of times people are asking, like, what products to use, what kind of hair gel, stuff like that. And, you know, to be honest with you guys, the less I use, the better. part of me is like a minimalist, so I don't like to collect things. I don't like to buy things. I just, you know, it's like I like to use what I've got. And when it comes down to hair products, okay, I use the shampoo, the conditioner, and for like hair gel or something, I use coconut oil. I always put coconut oil on the ends of my hair. Just a very little bit amount, but it does help. And one thing that I can suggest is try not to wash your hair very often. The less, the better. It's harder, I know from my own experience, when you're living in a city or in a polluted environment where, you know, you have to wash your hair more often, because you just notice that it's like the city soot sort of gets into your hair. So you might have to wash it more often. But if you're in a cleaner environment, you know, try and reduce the amount of times that you're washing your hair. I personally, I try, like when I'm in the city, I maybe wash my hair once or twice a week maximum. If I'm like living by the ocean or in the country, it might be once a week, once every week and a half. Try even 2 weeks. I mean, I rinse my hair all the time, but putting shampoo and stuff in my hair, I try and keep that to the minimum. And so I would suggest that as well for overall health. We don't want to be like scrubbing ourselves with detergents and soaps and stuff all the time. We really want to, you know, maintain those natural oils that are in our hair and our skin, everything. And also one last thing that I'll mention as well is also the water that you're washing your hair in. That's also something to think about, you know, like if we're in a city where our water is chlorinated, that's going to strip our hair of its natural oils as well. So that's something too to consider, is maybe to get a water filter on your shower, you know, to filter out the chlorine out of your water. So here I use a Sprite water filter, and I can put links too. I'll put links for a water filter, and also for the Tonya Savasta's her shampoo and conditioner, and yeah, so you guys can look into getting that, because, you know, try these different things out. I mean, the main thing is that first comes your overall health. It's what you're putting inside that it's going to show on the outside, and that's where you want to start with, and whatever else you can add in to your routine or take out of your routine, then go that way. So I'm wishing you guys a fabulous weekend, and I just want to remind you all too, the 10-day juice fast, it starts September 7th, right after Labor Day. So that's Tuesday, coming up next week. It's 10 days of juices. If you are looking to sort of jumpstart your healthy lifestyle, get on to just, you know, sort of having a fresh start, especially after the holidays, then join us for the next 10-day juice fast, because it's going to be awesome. It's great. You get the support, you get all the information you need on how to transition onto the fast, how to get off the fast, what to have on the fast. It's 10 days. There's an online forum that you check into every day. You watch videos that are specifically made for the juice fast. Every day there's a video, and that walks you through everything from natural skincare and also the juice fasting and detox symptoms and fitness and exercise and goal setting and all sorts of stuff. It's really a well-rounded program. Plus you get to meet everyone else doing the juice fast. Everyone's online together. There's always a fabulous support system. I'm on the forum too every day answering questions, and if anything comes up, I'm always around. And it's a great program. And, you know, every month people just have fantastic results. So, you know, if you're looking to lose a little bit of weight, or you're just looking to feel a little bit better, or just, you know, give your digestive system a break, or you're just, you know, you're just looking to like do a nice cleanse, a pre-fall cleanse while the food is good, and that we're starting yet another season, another chapter in our lives. So whatever the reason is, come and join us, because it's going to be awesome. So have a great long weekend, everyone, and I will see you on Monday. And if you want to join the juice fast, just go to my website at www.rawradianthealth.com, click on juice fasting, and I'll see you next week. Bye!